In this video, we'll set up the foundation of any application, the database. We have system tables, such as the user table or file storage. We can also create new tables for our app and organize them into folders. Let's create a folder and name it My Library. We'll build something like a digital library. We'll create a new data structure, the Writers table. In each data structure, we can configure fields. By default, there's always an ID field, which is unique for every object. Let's add a couple of fields, for example, first name and last name for the writer. We can define the field types, in this case, simple text, type string. Save. Now let's manually add a couple of objects. If we leave the ID field empty, it will be generated automatically. But we can also set it manually. For example, we'll set ID to 1 for Fyodor Dostoevsky. Here's the object. Now add another one, Alexander Pushkin, and let the ID be generated automatically. That will be a unique string. If we edit the ID in the object, a new object will be created with that ID and the same fields. In this case, we ended up with two objects called Alexander Pushkin. Let's delete one. Next, let's create a second table, Books. It will be linked to Writers. Each book will have two fields besides ID, title, type string, and a link to the writer. Choose the field type link and specify the data structure, Writers. Save. In a link type field, we store the ID of the object we want to connect to. So if we want to link a book to Alexander Pushkin, we enter the title, for example, The Captain's Daughter, and put the writer's ID in the link field, which in this case is 2. Here's that object. In field settings, we can choose a display name, the so-called visible name. We select the fields to act as the visible name. In our case, that's first name and last name. Now the links will show those values. A field of type link creates a one-to-one relationship. It's a one-way connection. Let's now create a reverse link. One writer should be linked to multiple books. So we add a field of type RRE link pointing to the books structure. RRE link fields, like other arrays on the platform, store comma-separated values. These values are the IDs of the linked objects. Let's enter 2 book IDs separated by commas. Save and see the relationship. For convenience, we'll also add a visible name, for example, title, to the books structure. Now navigating via links is more intuitive. So we've learned what data tables or data structures are and how to link them, one-to-one and one-to-many.